What time is it, Sam?
About 1 o'clock, mate.
It's what time, Sam?
About 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock, hey? Fucking hell, it's 1 fucking o'clock. I can't fucking believe it. 1 o'clock, that means I can fucking swear on these gamer lads with their fucking funny fucking headsets taking up all the fucking studio time. It's 1 o'clock, I can swear how much I fucking want. Shit, tits, wank, balls, prick, bollock. Shit, tit, wank, bollock, prick. I'm swearing. Shit, bollock, twat, shit, bastard. I'm King Ross, your my loyal subjects. It's that time of the bastard week once again where I take a look at all of the WTF moments from WWE Raw. And we start off with something that hundreds of you dirty, sweaty marks tweeted me with, even though it was clearly incorrect. Literally thousands of you, maybe millions, tweeted me telling me that Kofi Kingston was not the legal man in that opening tag team match. I'm here to tell you, you dirty, sweaty mark, it's a good job I'm so fucking fantastic with actual working eyes, because I clearly saw, as that little box up there shows you, the referee called the tag when Kofi got a sneaky one in on Carl Anderson. He tagged in, he was the legal man. Sheamus then tagged in, Sheamus was the legal man. Sheamus, legal man, took the pinfall from legal man Kofi Kingston. It was all legit, yet you're all telling me, trying to fool me, hundreds of millions of you, that it was... However, I do have a little bit of sympathy for you because you believe everything you hear and see on television. Immediately after Kofi Kingston got that little sneaky tagging on Carl Anderson, Michael Cole shouted Cesaro and Anderson are legal. He lied. He didn't see the tag, even though he should have done. He should have been there shouting something like, oh my God, Kofi Kingston with the oh my God sneaky oh my God tag, oh my God, muggle. Here I was about to complain about Stephanie McMahon inserting herself into that New Day celebration party ting. Sam, you can put that new era same old shit siren away. You know, this new era being all about the superstars rather than the management. Hey, but then something happened. A Christmas pissing miracle happened. Stephanie McMahon was made to look weak live on WWE television. New Day whapped out the champagne. They blarted it all over Stephanie, right in her pissing eye. She was piss wet through. She was looking like a drowned rat. She hasn't looked this weak in many years, maybe since Vicky Guerrero hoid her in that pool of shit. I couldn't believe it. This means one thing, motherfuckers. Grab two of each animal and head for the bastard border! The end is nigh, the end is nigh, f***ing run away, the end is nigh, bye! We next move on to Mick Foley, who would not give Sami Zayn a match with Braun Strowman, but would willingly let Zayn fight any champion on the WWE roster. Mick's making Braun and his limited yet rapidly improving abilities in the ring look a lot stronger than every champion on Raw. Those champions include, as we all know, just forget Kevin Owens, they're never going to like him really, are they? Roman pissing Reigns! Mick's making Braun look stronger than Roman. That is... wow! Wowzers in me trousers! So in the opening moments of this week's WWE Raw, we've not only seen Stephanie McMahon covered in champagne, looking like she's just been in a pornographic film, you know, with the happy ending and the drizzle. But we're also seeing Roman Reigns make it look weaker than Braun Strowman. Steph and Roman make it look weak in the same bloody show. That means one thing, motherfuckers. Grab two more animals and head for the bastard border again. The end is nigh, the end is nigh. Run away, the end is nigh, bye. And then, yes, I am doing this show chronologically so that what the moments do apply, you know, they do apply, they do work, they do work. We had Mick Foley saying he would happily trade Sami Zayn to SmackDown because he wouldn't let him have the match with Braun Strowman. Foley's willing to lose Sami Zayn to SmackDown just so he doesn't have to take part in a 2-minute squash match against Braun Strowman, you know, because that's what will happen if Braun and Sami ever get in the ring again. No! Not only has Mick Foley lost his massive man tatty bojangles this year, congratulations Mick for losing 100 pounds in a year, he's also losing the f***ing plot. What's going on? Mick doesn't know. I don't know either. Losing Sami just so he doesn't take part in a squash match. WTF. The sign that read Blompier is greater than, or you know, better than King Ross. WTF. Now, there's no doubt that this sign used to be true. When I first started on camera here at WhatCulture.com, I was f***ing shit. Not even I would have watched myself back then. But since then, I've gone like that. Blumpier's also gone like that, but a bit of a more acute gradient. So I've gone like he's gone, I'm more popular than Adam Blumpier. You all know this. I am the #1 here at WhatCulture.com. This has been demonstrated by the WCPW Commentator of the Year poll, where I have over 40% of the vote. We all know I was shit at commentary, so this poll has just descended into nothing more than a popularity contest. You marks all worship me, so you're voting for me, even though you know fine well that I don't deserve that award. But Adam Blumpier, who's also in that poll because he was also a commentator on WCPW, has 7.5%. I've got 40 plus, he's got 7.5. That means I'm 5 times more popular than Adam Blumpier, making that sign not only a lie, but a fucking fuck. I can swear it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just a sick guy. I'm just a sick guy. Oh, the camera's on. Ooh. Chris Jericho claimed that Kevin Owens told him to shut up a couple of weeks ago on WWE Raw. I believe that was the word, Chris said, referring to shut up, which is 2 words. Just ask Stormzy fam, he tells folk to shut up all the time. It's 2 words, not 1. Chris should have used the plural instead of the singular of word. Word's word, he f***ed it up. That's where we are with these WTF moments, because I was struggling for numbers this week. F*** me, what a shit moment. It makes me want to do one thing, dirty stinking marks. You know the catchphrase, and you want on a t-shirt so desperately, but I might not be able to do because of Slipknot and legal things. I push my fingers into my eyes at my own WTF moments video. Shit. Chris Jericho then claimed he was going to put Seth Rollins not on his actual list, but his disabled list. That's Seth's own gimmick, as we all know. Just as Sting and Finn Balor, they're both disabled right now because of Seth Rollins. Chris is just there, stealing his gimmick right in front of his face. Seth Rollins injures people. He's not a safe worker. Disabled. Of course I don't mean this, we all know Seth is a safe worker, injuries happen in wrestling, that's because it's conducted the vibe. Roman Reigns was pictured without his United States Championship once again live on WWE television, WTF. It's almost as if he doesn't care about the pissing belt that he fought so hard to win. What's the point in him keeping it then, WWE? Please answer me this question before I lose my shit. Now, we never found out why Roman Reigns violated WWE's wellness policy, but considering how forgetful he's been with that United States Championship, I mean, we can only assume he was caught with the old sweet Mary Jane, the ganja, because he's losing his pissing memory. That's what the ganja does to you, doesn't it? Roman Reigns smokes weed endlessly. He bashes the ganja. He bashes it hard. Slander. Next, we move on to Michael Cole, who was talking about the Charlotte and Sasha Banks feud. Let's keep that in. Feud when he said this Sunday it'll come to a historic conclusion. Oh yes, just like Mick Foley said on Raw a couple of weeks ago when he said that main event where Sasha won the title was going to be the last time these 2 women ever met in a WWE ring. Why the f*** do they lie to us all the pissing time? I don't know. They must suspect we're all like Roman Reigns bashing the ganja, losing our memory like it's going out of fashion. Slander again. Roman Reigns bashes the ganja. Slander. He doesn't really, but laugh. Slander. They finally fucking did it several weeks after he lost the championship. TJ Perkins finally had the Cruiserweight title removed from his walkway Titantron thing. Blah, finally. Next, we move on to Roman Reigns, who was once again pictured backstage without that United States Championship he fought so hard to win. What is the pissing point with him having that title? I do not fucking know. Who said he only has one thing on his mind? Kevin Owens and the Universal Championship. Now, first of all, that's 2 things. Kevin Owens is one thing. The Universal title, that's another separate thing. They're not intertwined, are they? When you win the belt, you don't win Kevin Owens as a boogie prize. He's the United States champion and he's claiming his only focus is Kevin Owens and the Universal title. He's the United States champion and he claims his only focus is another title. He's the United States champ. You get where I'm going with this, don't you? He's got more than one focus. He should be focusing on keeping that title as well as winning another. Not just focusing on winning another. When you know what I mean? You do know, don't you though? You do though, don't you though? You do though, don't you though? You do. The sign in the crowd that claims Lana Hearts Ellsworth. Now let me tell you something. She only loves one man. She loves. I'm gonna get you. I mean, for fuck's sake, I was looking forward to seeing Ruru. Ooh, I mean, Lana getting hoofed. I was looking forward to seeing that. Then they took it away. They swerved us, the little scoundrels. I was never confused. Now we move on to the makeover of Emelina, which was advertised on last week's show as happening on this week's show. We get round to this week's show. I'm sitting there watching this week's show. I can't wait to see Emelina's body in the flesh. And Emelina doesn't even show up. It says premiering soon. They're copying the Eva Marie shtick. You know how Eva Marie threatened to have a WWE SmackDown Live match for weeks and it never happened? They're going to do the same with Emelina, aren't they? It's just new era, same old shit. Sound the siren, please. The marks are gagging for it. When will it happen? When will it happen? When will it happen? I didn't know. Speaking of Eva Marie, she was actually mentioned live on WWE television for the first time in f***ing forever. I can't believe my pissing ears. We all know that she was filming a movie a few weeks back and that movie has since been completed, but she hasn't been seen again on WWE SmackDown Live. She's not even been mentioned. This led me to believe she committed some sort of double murder suicide, making WWE consciously forget about, like she'd been Benoit. It was really weird how they gave her this big old push, with a wind-up entrance that was bloody lovely. It was a lovely heat missile, a heat-seeking missile, a missile that seeked all the heat, because she can't wrestle, so they have to make, you know what I mean. But but she hasn't been Benoit. But make the question on all our lips. It's not whether Sami Zayn can go 10 minutes with Braun Strowman. It's whether Braun Strowman can wrestle a 10-minute match. In terms of his single career so far, I know we saw a f***ing long one at Survivor Series. He hasn't gone over, say, 3 minutes. We don't know if he can do a 10-minute match. Who knows? He might end up being Braun Goldberg, Bill Goldberg's sort of son. They both begin with B and have But you're questioning Sami's ability to last 10 minutes. We all know he can. But Braun, we don't know. Of course we do. It's going to be a 2-minute squash match and then Sami will be pissed off even more. That's what's going to happen. Roman Reigns actually pictured with his United States Championship belt. That means one thing, motherfuckers. Put the 4 animals you previously picked up down and pick up 2 more and head for the bastard bonnet because you know what's coming next. The end is nigh, the end is nigh. Run away, the end is nigh, bye. Just a thought, WWE, when you mentioned to us that Kevin Owens, the man that Michael Cole claims is close to 280 pounds even though he weighs 266, is that agile, and you show really slow motion clips of him doing flips, it sort of negates the point of the cruiserweight division, doesn't it? If we're seeing it from a 266 pound man, that Michael Cole is telling us is 280 pounds, why should we be impressed when a 170 pound man does it? It doesn't really add up, does it? Just stop the cruiserweight division. That's all I'm asking. It's shit. No characters apart from Jack Gallagher. What a lovely interference, young man. But the rest of them, pointless. Bollocks, we don't care. It's not impressive if big men, twice their size, can do what they're doing with equal grace and finesse, is it now? Cancel it all. Listen to me. I know you watch me because of that TJ Perkins rant thingy. I'm the one that's been complaining about that for weeks. So just take heed. I know what's best for business. You should really employ me, pay me millions of pounds. Nah. We now move to that main event from last night's Raw, and when Chris Jericho tripped Seth Rollins up on the top rope. When that happened, the referee didn't acknowledge it as a tag. Then a few moments later, Chris Jericho hopped inside the ring, went for a pinfall, and the referee counted it. Say, Jericho wasn't legal, man, but the referee was counting his pinfall anyway when he shouldn't have, because he wasn't, in his eyes, because he didn't call for the tag, the legal man. Useless zebra prick. And finally, we end up with a bit of the New Day. My boys, your boys, they finally f***ing did it. They broke Demolition's record for Tag Team Championship reign. Way! Well, yay. Long time, innit? 478 days, long pissing time. It's a long time. And that's it for your WTF Moments from WWE Raw. I've been King Ross, you've been my lost subjects. I'll see you tomorrow for some smack diddly down. Bye.
Hello there everyone, this is your local hero Joe Hendry with a special announcement about WCPW. And no, it is not that I will be playing the PlayStation. It is that we are coming to Edinburgh, making me the true local hero! Look at my sparkly jacket! Isn't it lovely? All of your favourites from the roster will be there at the Meadowbank Sports Centre on January the 29th. Isn't my sparkly jacket lovely? Well, local hero, you're probably asking yourself, what will you see if you buy a ticket to this prestigious event? Well, let me tell you, you will see an episode of Loaded...
Here's a WTF moment for you! No discernible talent of my own, I'll just jump back and forth and shout and make fun of people that actually do have talent because I can't do fudging anything. I sit behind a desk, me, and do nothing, but I've got more followers than Joe Hendry. What the fudge? Is what I would say if I cared about your opinion. But the fact is, WCPW will be live in Edinburgh January 29th at Meadowbank Sport Centre, and you will be seeing the local hero Joe Hendry. You will be seeing
No!
Joe Hendry
No!
following King Ross right here in this studio.
Be honest with you.
And you will see all of your favourite roster members.
Mom!
And myself.
Mom!
And